Okay, so Executive Order 14067. What does it do? What does it mean to you? And what can you do about it? All right, let's get right to it. This is the Hey Ed YouTube channel, and I am your host, moderator, and all-around nice guy, Edward Anderson. Okay, so in March of this year, 2022, President Biden signed Executive Order number 14067, and it is perhaps the most despotic and cynical executive order ever put into place. Let's talk about what it does. All right, so we already know about the push towards CBDCs, right? Central bank digital currencies. I've been talking an awful lot about that on my channel and warning you about the evils of that digital token. I mean, ostensibly, this order is meant to look into and research the effects and the uses of digital currencies and how to best regulate them. But if you look deep into the executive order, particularly in Section 4, Section 4 lays the groundwork for all sorts of evil things. This executive order lays the legal groundwork for the government to look into every aspect of your life. That is the end game of all this. Now, the tokens, the digital tokens, is meant to displace the current US dollar fiat currency system. They want to get rid of US dollars. They do not want to have US dollars in existence anymore. They want everyone to be using these digital tokens, which will be centralized and they'll be programmable. Programmable is the key word here. They're going to be able to program these tokens so that they can determine what you spend your money on. First of all, they'll know what you're spending your money on, right? Every time you go out and buy anything, they're going to have a record of it. They're going to see what you're spending your money on. And if you are buying things or engaging in activities that the government does not approve of, they can cut you off. Not only will they know about your purchases, but they can cut you off. So it is their way of molding your behavior. If you're a cigarette smoker, hey, you're out of luck. If you like to eat hamburgers, they're probably going to limit how many hamburgers you can have. If you want to purchase a car that actually burns gasoline, okay, you're probably going to be out of luck. And heaven forbid, you should want to buy a gun. All right, they're going to make it probably impossible for you to get a gun. So this executive order is about far more than just your money. They want to do a few things here, right? They want to control your money. They want to control the food that you eat. And they want to control your political activity. And this is their way of doing it. They know they can't do it democratically, so they're doing it this way. They're through a sneaky legislation. It's not even a legislation, right? It's an executive order. Now, China already has this kind of a system in place, all right? They have their social credit system, which, by the way, is coming here as well. If you're the customer of a bank that implements ESG scores, social credit system type scores, fire that bank. You should resist that at every opportunity. And when these digital tokens come out, there are different names for it, right? The official name is a CBDC, but the nickname is the Fed coin, right? Some people call it Biden bucks, okay? Whatever it is. Now, when that's launched, resist it. And it is going to be coming out very soon, probably next year, probably in 2023, that token, that digital currency is going to be launched. Now, the US isn't the only ones that are doing it. China already has theirs. 90% of all central banks throughout the world have already developed their own digital currency or they're in the process of it. Ours is already done. If you hear anybody like Janet Yellen or Jerome Powell saying, oh, it's in the process, we're looking into it, we're developing it. No, it's already developed. MIT has already developed it. They've already tested it. They're just ready to roll it out. They're just looking for an excuse. And this is why I think World War III is so important to them. They want to have World War III, which has already started economically. We're already in an economic war. In case you're not paying attention, our currency is under attack. So there is already an economic World War III going on out there. But they want something more dramatic. They want a shooting war, in my opinion. They want it because that's their way, they think, of creating a huge, big, shiny object where they can turn to you and say, listen, these are desperate times. We have to do this. This is their solution. And they're going to couch this as their solution to inflation. It's going to be like a silver bullet, right? Pardon the pun. This is their way of sweeping all of their bad decisions under the rug. Don't fall for it, okay? These CBDCs, Fed coins, are evil. It is about more than just money. It's about your way of life. It's about your freedoms, okay? Don't give into that. And if that's not bad enough, they're looking to turn America into a surveillance state. you're going to see cameras everywhere with facial recognition features, again, like they do in China. In China, anywhere you go in China, they keep track of where you are through their very sophisticated facial recognition system. So they know where you're going all the time. They want to bring that here to America as well. They want to track every single move you make, not just through the transactions that you do, but also physically, just through transportation. If you're driving a car, there are going to be cameras alongside the road that's going to capture your face. They're going to keep track of every step that you make. So this executive, 14067, it's evil. And it's part of the overall scheme going on globally right now by these global elites, by the WEF types out there. Okay, the WEF has their minions infiltrated into every major country in the world, in their governments. And this is what they're shooting for. They want to control what you eat, what you spend your money on, who you vote for, and what you say. This is what's at stake here. So I hope you're paying attention to what's going on out there. Now, in my Hey Ed WhatsApp group, and I invite you to join it if you like, we have a wonderful group of people where we are doing things to extract ourselves from the traditional financial system, create streams of passive recurring income, and buy some of this stuff, gold and silver. My 3 recommendations, as you might recall, if you're a veteran to my channel, is number 1, extract yourself from the traditional financial system as much as you can. Number 2, get some gold and silver. And number 3, develop streams of passive recurring income. And I'd love to have you join the group. So I will have my contact information in the description below. Shoot me an email, and I'll shoot you a link to join the Hey Ed WhatsApp group. So that's it for now. Everett Anderson signing out.
Copy that.